Alright, hey YouTube, Doomus RC back with another video. This one, we are gonna be throwing it back at least 25 years. This will be all older Matchbox stuff. The good old Premiere line, these were kind of like their premium line back from the mid-late 90s. I have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4, that's 20, 32, plus I got 38 to open right here. Next video will be a bunch as well, but we'll just go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to open these last, cause these ones back here last, because they are a full set for this Series 8. Anyway, first up, I'm just grabbing these at random. There's like all mixed from Series 1 through 12, 13, I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, from Series 12, we got the Mitsubishi 3000 GT Spider. So these were just their basic, what do you call it? Matchbox tools. Nothing fancy about the toolings themselves. Just, with, it came with the box, and then they just had a lot more detail to them compared to their normal basic counterparts. So you had like detailed interiors, full deco, at least like for the details, and their version of real riders. Some folks like them, some don't, because they are very wide, and very often these cars have the stance there where the wheels are sticking out of the fenders, but so it's kind of hit and miss. Some people like them, some don't. Some that the overlap there is huge. Some it's not as bad. So, but for the 3000, for this Mitsubishi Spider, I think it's not too bad. Although we do have a lot of spots on the window, and you saw I just opened it, and this thing's got the windows all scratched to hell. So I don't know why that is, but I guess it kind of is what it is. So I'm going to try to keep everything together here. Alright, next up from Series 3, we got the Corvette Grand Sport. As you can see, these were basically $3 at Kmart back in the day. Stick that there, and so as it was, so like some of the Matchbox cars, they actually had a bit of a spring suspension to them, so obviously that was retained for these releases, and you can see it's bouncy. So 1 of 5, I assume there were 5 of these built, the real ones. I really don't know much about the actual Grand Sport, but these were all made in China. Yeah. Alright, so there's that one. Next up, from Series 1, we have the Viper RT10 in yellow. Come on. There we go. And yes, I'm keeping the boxes because these will be stored in their boxes for just to make it easy. So, Venom license plate. They all had plates too. They all had their license plates. This one, I was going to see the detailed interior. And yeah, although the front end of this is could be a lot cleaner than it is. All right, next up, a few more. Put them in my lap here. All right, next up, Series 1 again. We have another Mitsubishi Spider. This one in red. And ooh, that was like that out of the box. That chip there, I did see it eventually after I picked it up. I did not notice it initially when I grabbed these. I think got these from most of these I got from a toy show locally, recently-ish. So, fortunately, this one does have a few chips to it. Alright, next up. Really like this one. Series 19, one of them, definitely a later one. I think they went up to Series 24, maybe? Something like that. Anyway, the Porsche 944 Turbo. There we go. Put that out. Get the box here, maybe. There we go. Stay. Alright, so this one actually has a metal base to it. Opening doors. See the interior there. This one's really nicely detailed. Alright. Fortunately, there's a chip there on the rear. License plate C. Come on. There we go. See me fly. Awesome awesome older casting. See, copyright 87. So yeah, awesome older casting from them, and really cool that this one actually had a metal base to it. Stay. All right, next up, Series 6 62 Corvette. One of my favorite Matchbox castings. And I actually think I already have this one loose. Come on, Jesus. Also, metal base. I think most of these were metal base. I don't know of any. I'm not sure if any of these were actually ever plastic base. So, my 62 license plate. Yeah, I might actually already have this one. I know I have a couple, but eh. I love the casting that much. I don't mind having another one of these. Alright, which one fell? Dropped one here. Open that one. Another 62 Mustang, Series 11. This was a hot rod. This was a hot rod. All six were hot rods. God damn it! Dropping stuff. Wait. Oh, all right. Anyway. So here is this Corvette with the little extra engine up there. The paint on this, however, is not that great. It's rough on the roof here, and this is not a plastic roof. It's these are metal. It's a full. It's cast with the body, unlike some cars. Also, my 62 for the plate. But yeah. And that one is not quite as good. Alright. Next up, Series 2 Camaro Z28. So let's see. What was it? Copyright 95 on these. Alright. Because, like, before this would have been the World Class line then. Which was an interesting line. Right. It was a cool line. It's, like, very similar to the, like, you know, they would have details and all that. But the problem was the, windows were chrome, so you got no interior. You wouldn't see any other. You wouldn't see any details. Annoying. So luckily, when they went to the Premiere, they stopped doing that. But, yeah, Camaro looks good. Z28. All right, next up we got another green one. Series 1, the Viper RT10. I know if the next one after this was also green. Alright. And there she is. Anyway, yeah. There's something on the rear fender there. Yeah, alright. So, yeah. Alright, next up, another Mitsubishi. Also, this one would be green for Series 4. Take out the box, set that to the side, and we can see the Mitsubishi. Spider plate. They had and I know they had a few different wheels. Like this one, you can see is kind of like a 5-spoke. This one's like a multi-spoke. This one's got like a turbo wheel to it look. It's a swirl look. And this one, is almost like an old Corvette wheel. Alright, next few, let's see, we got Series 9 Corvette T-Top. I think this is like a 76 vet. Come on. And this one definitely retains the springy suspension, L82. What do they call those? Yeah, just Corvette. Copyright 79. So I think, yeah, I think this is like a 76, 75 or 76 Corvette. Another one of my, this was like one of my favorites as a kid too. All right, next up, another 62 from Series 3. This one in red. Car. Pull the box. And there she is. Always loved this car. Always loved this cat. I don't even know why. Actually, something I didn't know this before. It's got a chrome red interior. Alright, let's grab a few more here. Alright, next up, another Mitsubishi Spider from Series 16. This one in white. This was drop top, so I think this whole set, this whole mix was convertibles, of course. And there she is. You see good detailed interior. And all the deco. Oh, too cool. Alright, next up, another awesome older casting, the 57 Chevy Series 6. This one's definitely a custom. It's got a tilt forward hood front clip. So let's see, flips forward, and this one is also metal base. Early super fast casting too. No suspension on this one though. A fuelie plate. Another fun old casting. Alright, next up, Series 1, the Mazda RX-7 in red. This one does have a bit of the springy suspension. See from the light there, the details on the interior. A lot of these were just two-tone interiors, but some did include extra colors. Like, can't really, I don't know if you can tell, but the shift knob is red and the steering wheel has some silver into it for the center part. Let's see, what's the plate say? Hate to go 55. That would be Sammy Hagar's favorite car, probably. Alright, next up, Series 5 Dodge Viper in white with red stripes. I know, like, obviously, some of these have had the same plate. We saw that white Mitsubishi did have a different plate compared to the other ones. This one, all the Vipers so far have had that Viper or Venom plate. And the grill on this one, as you can see, is a lot cleaner than some of the other ones. Like, you can see the front end, that one doesn't show as well on the camera. I'll grab the yellow one, that'll show better. You see, it's not real cleaned up here on the yellow one, it's really rough. But the white one, for Series 5, very clean. So, that is That's definitely a positive. All right, next up, another RX-7. This one in yellow for Series 4. And there it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good looking casting. I mean, for the time, I mean, one thing I will say, all of these have that Matchbox feel to them for the era. Because I've mentioned it before, but a lot of castings, a lot of brands, they have a feel to them. Johnny Lightning has its own feel based on, depending on the era. Hot Wheels have a feel. Matchbox has a feel. And these definitely, they are definitely Matchbox feel. All right, anyway, Series 20 Street Machines collection, Corvette Grand Sports. That over here, and there we are. So just yellow, basic look to it, but we do got the details. All right, next up, we got Series 14, the Ram Air Firebird. This is the only time they use this one in this line. I could be wrong, but I think it is the only one. But yeah. For a 1990s toy, looks pretty good. Alright, next up, we got Series 20 Street Machines 68 Mustang Cobra Jet in red. So, this is one of those castings where, as much as I do like it, I feel they could have done a little better. Because this tab up front here, it's not a tab, but it's where they use the post here. But it sticks out like a sore thumb. I kind of wish they did the post back here and did it basically right through here on the hood, but what are you gonna do? Oh. Alright, next up, another Viper. This one in green from Series 12. Oh wait, the Series 1. Oh wow, alright. But this one's got white stripes, the Series 1 one does not. I didn't even notice that before. Alright. And this one also, the grill there is pretty clean. A lot cleaner than the yellow ones, those two. The Hiss license plate. This one's really sharp looking. Probably the best one of the Vipers. Alright, next up, and this one will really show the whole thing with how wide the wheels are. Series 19 Lamborghini Diablo. And these? No, plastic base. Okay. Anyway. But this, not gonna stuff over here, but now this one did have an opening engine cover. There's something there. Anyway, so they did detail that for the engine. I mean, it's part of the interior, so pretty easy to do. But as you can see, the wheels stick out, and it's very, very obvious. It's definitely annoying on this casting. I wish like they didn't have this tab here, but I think they had to do that with the for their basic wheel, and they never modified. Obviously, they weren't going to modify the tool just for this release. So, yeah. All right, one of my favorite castings out of these, the Mercedes GTC from Series 15. Do I have the Alpha? I don't. There's an Alfa Romeo I gotta get. It's the one that Hot Wheels recently did. They have they did one in this line too. It's really nice. But here is possibly the best one of the batch here. Mercedes GTC C-Class. Great looking release. Awesome. We should compare this to the new Hot Wheels one, out of curiosity. This is definitely a lot bigger than the old Hot Wheels C-Class casting. I do wonder how it compares to the modern one. Alright. There's one over here. Let's see. Next up, we got Series 16 Mustang Cobra in teal. This is a 94, 95 Mustang. I'm not sure exactly which year it is. Copyright 95. Yep. So it's probably technically based on the 95. But really nice detailed interior on this one. And how you know it's a 95 versus 94, 95, it's the taillights here. A Ford for you. Oh, a Ford for you. Okay. Alright, next up, Mercedes 500 SL from Series 12. Alright, there you go. So this one, the headlights, I believe, are just part of the window. And this one does have springy suspension. And let's see the details for the interior. Actually, I know I have a red one of that from a while ago too. All right, next up, back to Series 1, the Mitsubishi Spider in black. That just came right off the card. Alright. This one's a little rough. You just took it out of the car and it's already dusty as hell. So. What the hell is that in the interior? A little something in there. It's sure dark. Something was in there. No idea what it was. Alright, next up. The weird one of the group. Ford Probe Series 9 with, for some reason, a blown engine. Why? I have no idea. It's a freaking front wheel drive car, so why the hell they would bother with that? I have no idea. But they did. Maybe it's meant to be like a modified one to be a rear drive. Who the hell knows? Alright, next up. Pontiac Firebird Racer from Series 9. see, what's the copyright on this one? 85, so much older casting. Oh, it's a 3-post assembly too. I had a few of the casting growing up, but yeah. I can't remember if it was always a plastic base or not, though. Alright. Let's see what I had to the side. The Series 4 Toyota Supra. These are getting hard to freaking find now, too. So a lot of this series can be usually had pretty easily. Oh, these are metal base. I didn't realize that. It's heavy. But yeah, these ones are not. Fortunately, it does suffer from like having the wheels be so wide out of the outside of the fender, but still a cool looking car, I think. Even with the super wide wheels. All right, now we will go ahead and open up all these from Series 8. There's 3 Ford LTDs and 3 Camaros. This one being the Ford LTD for the the Florida Highway Patrol. That there. And here we go. Another one of my favorite castings when I was a kid, as far as Matchbox was concerned. I had a few of the different police cars. I always loved this casting. Copyright 87? Yeah, copyright 87. Alright, next up, go with this one. The New Jersey State Police Ford LTD. There. And here's this one. Good detail, fun car. Alright, next up we'll go to the Texas Highway Patrol Camaro. Come on. So, springy suspension on this one. Got all your Texas Highway Patrol details. Alright, next up, we're gonna open that blue one last. We got the California Highway Patrol Camaro. And Highway Patrol. Got the red and blue light. The other one's like that too? Yeah, blue one. I don't know if the New York one is or not. Find out in a second. Alright, next up we got the Virginia State Police Ford LTD. Some stuff on there. Wiped away pretty good. Got your license plate. And yeah. Alright, and lastly, New York State Police Camaro. Why is this last? Because I'm in New York. Stick that there. And look at the old State Patrol blue car. Too fast plate. So, whoop, as it is, that will, oh boy, don't fall. All right, that'll do it for this video. All right, thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.